Go next to Dave, who's on the line in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Dave, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hi, Ken. Thanks for taking my call.
Sure. How can I help?
I just want to say your message really speaks to me. Finding your passion, finding your juice. Basically, I've been a dentist for 25 years, the first half of which I was very focused, and the practice grew, and I was very satisfied with the excitement of going to the office on a daily basis. And now I'm living for the weekends, and I've lost that mojo, if you will.
Yep.
And it's not, I don't feel like it's my passion. I don't feel it's where I need to be, where I'm best suited in life.
Okay. Do you have the answer?
Do I have an answer?
Yeah. What's the alternative?
Well, that's where I get stuck.
All right, hold on. Let's pause.
I'd be walking.
Let's pause because
Okay.
I want to do a little diagnosis. This is fun. I get to turn the tables on the dentist. I'm going to take a look at your teeth. All right? All right. So now, when somebody tells me they've lost their passion, I always want to make sure we run them through the 5 causes of buildup. Okay? And we'll get to those 5 causes in a second because I want to see what's causing this loss of passion. So what's draining you? Let's identify, because for the first 25 years or for a good portion of it, you said you had the juice. You loved it. It was going great.
I did.
Something has changed. So what are the areas, what is causing you to feel like your soul's being sucked out of your body? What is it? Tell me the things that are draining you right now.
The repetitive putting out of fires and just, people come to you with troubles, but they don't necessarily like what you have to say or what you need to do. And
who are those people? Is that your team?
Well, both patients and team. Yeah.
Okay, so you're telling me while you're working on their teeth, people are telling you about all their troubles?
No, not so much that. They come in with a dental problem, and they don't want to be there. They don't want to endure the treatments that are necessary or pay for them sometimes.
Gotcha.
And you're, trying to put your best foot forward, and you're there to help them. And it doesn't seem appreciated all the time. Yeah. And it's a big struggle.
Yeah. Is that the biggest reason that's causing this?
I don't know.
Well, sure you do. Because here's the deal. You really do. There was a season where you didn't feel this way, and now you feel this way. And so I can't take you any further. It's just like somebody coming to you going, "Hey, doc, my tooth hurts," and you go, "Great. Can I look at your tooth?" You go, "Well, I know. I can't. You can't look at it." You go, "Well, great. I can't help you. If you don't, you can tell me it hurts all day long, but I can't tell you why it's hurting if I don't look at it." It's the same thing here.
Sure.
Boy, I'm enjoying this. I am enjoying turning the tables on you. I got to tell you. So come on. You loved it for a while. You don't anymore. Besides the patients, you just don't feel appreciated. That's part of it. That's a big part of it. You don't have patients going, "Man, thank you for fixing my gnarly teeth." Nobody says that to you, and then so you're just like, "Well, hey, man, I just did you a solid, man. Can I get an attaboy?" Everybody wants an attaboy. What else?
I think it goes beyond that.
I do too.
You have.
Tell me what it is.
I feel overworked as well.
That's what it is.
As far as for the hours that I'm there, the schedule, the unpredictable nature of the schedule. You see an opening and you think, "Oh, at least I'll get a chance to catch my breath for those 10 minutes," and your front desk is throwing in an emergency that you don't have enough time to treat, and that gets popped in on top of it. And now you're off your schedule for the entire day. It would be like one of your very first caller going way overtime, and not being able to get to any other callers for you.
Yeah, exactly. So I've identified a couple things. There was the routine. You started right out of the gate, and you basically said it's kind of the same thing over and over again, right? So there's the monotony of what you're doing. Then you're also overwhelmed many days of the week, just overwhelmed. It's like drinking from a fire hose, right? And so you feel like you're drowning during the day. And then you feel underappreciated. Those are 3 causes of burnout that people say burnout, but it's actually build up on the heart. You come in every day and you feel overwhelmed from the moment you get out of the car. You're just like, oh boy, I got to steel myself for this. I feel like the water's already up under my nose. If you feel underappreciated in your work, and then third, there's a sense of monotony and boredom, that's buildup. That builds up on your heart to where you can't feel your heart anymore. So what's the answer? What do you do to fix that? Well, the first thing is we've identified those are 3 causes of buildup. Do you acknowledge that? Do you understand what I'm saying, and does that feel right to you?
Definitely.
Yeah. So what would we do if I was a patient presenting those problems? You would go, we have to come up with a plan to fix those problems with your teeth. And so in this case, we have to come up with a plan to fix the boredom, the lack of appreciation that you're feeling, and being overwhelmed. Now, the overwhelmed and boredom, those I think are a little bit easily addressed. I think you got to get to a place where you take a little bit more freedom and go, I've been a dentist for 25 years. I'm successful, and I'm going to create a new routine. I'm the man. I'm the boss. I'm going to find a way, and I might not be able to do it tomorrow or 6 months from now, but I'm going to change my rhythm and how I do my work. Because if you are in a situation where the emergencies aren't coming at you every second of the day, and you have a little bit more help, then you're not going to be so overwhelmed. Okay. And then also, when we look at the boredom side of things, you know what? Mix it up a little bit, change your own routine. You guys have a way of doing things in that office where you come in after somebody else has done all these other things, and then I get to see the dentist. Mix it up a little bit. Challenge yourself. Create a new service or line of business or a new learning opportunity for yourself just to keep mixing it up. Because here's the $1 million question, Dave. If I fixed all 3 of those problems right now, would you get back to the place that you were early on in your practice?
Boy, I don't know. I've been so down on it for so long.
You're not answering my question. If those things didn't exist, isn't it reasonable to believe you wouldn't be down in the position that you're down in right now?
It would certainly be improved. I would say that.
All right. So here's my point. I think before you decide what you want to do next, or even if there is something else, you have to fix those issues first. Because when you fix those issues, we're going to really, truly be able to clarify and verify, do I want to keep doing this? And then I'm going to verify what else I want to do. So fix those problems first, then call me back if you still want to do something else.